My29m, now wife28, texted me today to apologize for cheating and ask to speak again. I blocked her, but since I've stopped dating and basically gave up romantic relationships, her text reminded me that I am lonely. Hi all, on mobile, so back here again to seek some advice. If you want some background on the relationship, the only other post on this account was on here basically spilling my guts about. My issue now is that a few years after separation she's just messaged me saying she's disgusted with what she did, got therapy, and wants to talk to me again. I am aware that she lost her job when the virus hit, and that she's likely very lonely since lockdown, so her reasons for reaching out to me now feel obvious and frankly selfish. It threw me for a loop when I got her message, and the crazy rush of swirling emotions it caused led me to block her. While I don't see myself ever forgiving her, the message reminded me that I haven't been with anyone physically since her. I went on a few dates after the divorce, but it fell off, and when one of the women I was seeing asked if we could be exclusive only to leave her phone with a tinder convo open with another guy, stating the complete opposite on the first night I was over, I pretty much checked out of romantic relationship. I want to take a moment to say that I am not misogynistic and have met many fantastic, loyal, caring women in my life. Men, women, gay, and straight can all cheat, and I am in no way advocating that other people give up romantic relationships. My issue personally is that while her message made me realize I'm lonely, I personally don't want it again. The ridiculous amount of time and effort involved in being a good and loyal, caring and supportive partner I've put into relationships, only for it to be figuratively spit on, as well as being with people who say all the right things only to ultimately do the opposite, has, I think, made me understandably jaded. I'm struggling with this for a bunch of reasons, though. Unfortunately, I do have a libido, and am attracted to hot women. I have had success with approaching them and could go for more. But there are two problems. Meaningless sex with randoms doesn't really do it for me. While I am very sexual and adventurous, I like to be so with a singular person who cares about me as do about them. Second, each time I've dealt with infidelity, it's been with attractive partners. I've been avoiding a woman I went on a few dates with because while we hit it off, and she seems like she's fallen for me, I am not as physically attracted to her as I've been with others. When she came on to me hard, I had to distance, because I don't want to hurt her by hitting and quitting. I feel bad about it. But I keep considering it because it feels like maybe she wouldn't cheat on me. But it'd be wrong to string her along when I don't have the same feelings for her. And again, I have other options. I just can't seem to get over this hangup that the hot ones cheat. I don't know. I guess I ended up rambling again on here. My advice-related question, I guess, is, should I try again? Thanks for reading, and if you do have any advice, I'd appreciate. Too long. Don't read it. Ex-wife text reminded me I've been out of the game for a few years, still hung up on being cheated on. Unsure if I should get back out there. Edit, getting some similar replies, so thought I'd mention here that the consesus seems to be that less attractive people absolutely do cheat too, and staying out of romantic relationships out of fear of getting hurt won't ever help. Also something I said to someone who questioned how I could be so jaded so young, as well as to shed more light onto where the wariness to attractiveness came from. I think it's because the marriage was so long and seemed like it was going to go the distance for so long that when it suddenly ended with such intense betrayal, lost a lot of hope for the future relationships. Shorter experiences after only entrenched those feelings, and each one was with the more attractive partners I've been with. My husband cheated. I'm with a new man now, and we have a child. It was hard in the beginning, and I had to really take a good look at myself and my thoughts in order not to project what my ex did under my new guy. But in the end, I want a romantic connection to someone. I want closeness and love and sex. If I want that, I can't just shut down and think that what has happened to me is bound to happen again. I have to take a leap of faith and trust that things will turn out good. Also, looks doesn't tell whether someone will cheat or not. That is quite toxic thinking. My ex was way uglier than me, but he cheated anyway. I feel bad about it, but I keep considering it because it feels like maybe she wouldn't cheat on me. People of all attractiveness levels will cheat, while attractive people have more options and get hit on more. Don't force yourself to date someone you aren't genuinely attracted to. It's not fair to her, and perhaps you'll be the one to cheat in the future instead. Keep looking. Damn good for you for ignoring her and block. That takes some resolve. Your desire for partnership isn't likely to go away. I don't have shit for advice. This is a deuce, but good for you. It sounds like you worked hard to develop yourself and your career. I'm sure you can find someone you find attractive who is loyal. In my experience, insecurity is the #1 reason people cheat. I'm attractive, and I've never cheated on anyone. Ever. Or even remotely close to it. Have you tried therapy? I think you would benefit from. Best of luck to you. And forget the cheating ex. She is just wanting to feel better about herself.